New miles Monday, we'll go miles on this ride. New miles Monday, with some miles on the side.
Unboxing a Selmer Muse with low F correction key. Not sure what I was expecting inside this box, but this looks different than anything I was expecting. Got a box in a box, mouthpiece, ligature, and a cap. Okay, cool. Reading material. Cork grease swab polishing cloth. And it looks like cork. I don't think it's cork though. More reading material. Oh, yeah. Your inspirational notebook. That's pretty cool. Still more reading material. Aha! Maybe there's a clarinet in here somewhere. Okay. A little dusty in there. That's okay. That can all be cleaned up. You probably know by now, first thing I like to do is check it on the mag machine. So, if you haven't seen this before, you still can't see it until I adjust the camera. There we go. So, this machine is going to tell me to what degree this instrument's leaking. When I cover that plug, it should go all the way down to 0. So, likewise, when I plug up one end of the clarinet, put that plug in the top and close all the holes, the needle should drop down. Let's see what it goes to. The lower the number, the less it's leaking. Hey, I'll take that. Nice. On a new instrument or an overhauled instrument, I'd say 1.0 is my go, no-go, and that is about a 0.7. Well done. Love that. Thank you, Selmer. Much appreciated. And for the lower joint. Taking the bell off here. Okay, and the lower joint. Little above a 2 on that one. I've seen worse. I see worse almost daily, in fact. So that's probably not going to be a huge deal to get that down to 1. And as usual, if you watch my Fox 5800 video, main culprit, A flat, E flat key, when I press that down, we gain more than 1 point alone. So just got to reseat that one. That is definitely, without a doubt, the main culprit. Okay, other stuff to check out on this instrument. Got that right hand thumb low F correction key. And look how you can correct low E too. That's cool. It's a cool design. So yeah, essentially when you've got a long low F, or if you're really quick, but I find that a little cumbersome to do with my right thumb like that. But when you've got that, if you wanted to play low F, hit that key, open up these two little vents, hopefully get your F a little closer to in tune, and also with that same thumb key right there, and hit your low E, check out only the lower of those vent keys opens, because we don't want to vent that low E as much as we vent the F. Got nicely sculpted alternate A flat, E flat key. I kind of like all the left pinkies here. That shape is kind of nice. Cool engraving in the wood there. Hopefully you can see that. Good looking upper joint. Doesn't look like there's anything too groundbreaking on it, but nice looking instrument. Very nicely beveled register key right there. Register keypad. Bell has the probably nearly impossible to see, but it does have a nice voicing groove right there. Can make going over the break a little bit nicer. And two barrels, and I know Selmer usually does these half sizes, and as soon as I say that, these ones do not appear to be half size. So usually I like 62 and a half, 64 and a half, I know for most Selmers. But this one, get it to focus. There we go. We got a 65 and a 64. So it's the two lengths that most brands will do with their A clarinets. They'll do a 65 and a 64. Selmer typically doesn't quite follow the same trends with their barrels. They are typically a little bit shorter than the other major manufacturers, and that's still the case for these two barrels right here. Case, I love the compactness of cases like this, but boy, I dislike that you cannot put it away with the bell off. So that's not great for your cork over time there at the bell tenon. So compact, looks pretty durable. That's all good. I just don't like that you have to put your instrument away, not fully disassembled. But yeah, can't wait to take care of that little bit of leakage and check out the rest of the instrument up close and personal. All right, I got that pad reseated, a couple other small adjustments. Let's see how we did on the mag machine. I think we're going to be right at 1.0 or thereabouts. All right, on your mark, get set, go! Can we do it? Yes, if I'm looking at the machine straight on, it is pretty much 1.0 on the nose. I'll definitely take that. Yeah, nice job with that, Selmer. I've been critical of them in the past for the setups. I wouldn't say overly critical, probably just the right amount of critical, but I got to give credit where it's due as well. They did a nice job on this one. Just want to highlight those low note correction keys real quick before I wrap up this video. So I play low E and activate the right hand thumb key right there. That guy will open, raise the pitch a little bit, and when I play low F and activate the right hand thumb key, both those guys will open. Again, pardon my poor playing, but I think you'll be able to hear what it does at least. Hopefully that's coming through. It really sounds like I'm doing that with my mouth or my jaw or something, but yeah, it really is just that thumb key. So I find it a bit uncomfortable to play for sure. This one and the Yamahas that have this mechanism, it's pretty similar to this. Buffet, also on the Tosca, and other models will have the extra key right here where you can play a corrected low F. Doesn't really work for the low E, but it works for the low F. And then Baccoons is the only one I'm aware of that has a fully automatic one on their custom clarinet. So it'll have a low F correction key down here, but you don't need to do anything to worry about it. There's no extra key to press at either the right hand thumb or a super stretch for your right pinky. It just does things automatically, which is pretty sweet.
New miles Monday, we'll go miles on this ride. New miles Monday, with some miles on the side.